Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's the Rodfather 916. It is Thursday evening, July 13th, 2023. Very few people have heard of the representative from Arizona named Eli Crane. He represents Arizona's 2nd District, which is the northwest side of Arizona, Flagstaff and Sedonia. Beautiful areas. Today on the floor, he referred to black people as colored. And people are losing their minds. And this wasn't by accident. I'm doing a video about racism when racism isn't racism. And it's basically about age and demographics and the whole 9 yards. But this gentleman is 43. He's a little bit older than my son. It wasn't an accident. So tomorrow on Friday, the 14th, he will get attention from the press that he's never had before. And he will say things like, well, the NAACP says colored. And of course, African Americans say things to each other far worse than I said. This man out of Arizona maybe I can't say the word. He may be filling a void in the House. There's a voice you haven't heard in a week or so. Donald Trump was one of her mentors. Her name is Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's not on the floor. She called Lauren Boebert of Colorado a bitch. And so that's enough. I don't know how long she'll be silenced, but right now there's a vacancy. And Eli Crane may be the person filling that vacancy. She, Matt Gaetz, but especially Marjorie Taylor are the queen of clickbait, where they say something outrageous, and it's a dog whistle to her supporters. And many of these supporters are fringe supporters. Follow fringe supporters? Because Mr. Crane, looking up of his backgrounds, he's flirted with white supremacy and white nationalism. And so this was deliberate. And right now, as I speak to you, his handlers are looking out how, for the next 48 hours, how he's being received in his community. He's got problems in Flagstaff because it's a university, and right now the Republicans are not connecting with college students. And so he may have a problem there. But if his donations go up, which they will, by the fringe, we may hear more from him. But tomorrow, on Friday, there'll be cameras in front of him for the first time, and he will be saying some ridiculous things. I don't think he has enough money to have a handler, so he's going to say dumb things, which means other media networks and news corporations will ask him even more questions. As outraged they were by Matt Gaetz and Marjorie Taylor Greene, they couldn't wait to get back. Boebert of Colorado was just, bless her heart, just kind of dumb and slow. They left her alone. But Marjorie always gave them something. And she generated a lot of money for herself in her district there in Georgia, which is it's rural and mostly white. Generated money and shared that money with the Republican Party. The Republican Party doesn't need her or Matt Gaetz or Mr. Crane. At one point, I hope this party changes directions, but for right now, it's party all the time. Now, you have to be careful. And I'm just going to fall on deaf ears to most of it because most of you are outraged, but the more you talk about him, the more powerful he becomes. I worked with the public for many, many years. You've heard me say 50 years. And just like the California fire agency, how you handle a roaring fire that's out of control is to let it die out. So what I did with the public was, when I knew every time I said something, it would reignite the fire and sometimes make it burn stronger and longer, I would just say nothing. I would look at them, I would nod, I would listen to key points of what they say, but I said nothing. And this would irritate the hell out of them, because what they were hoping for is a fight. Some people just enjoy the challenge of a fight. Maybe they can't fight at home with their wives, so they go out in public to Target or 7-Eleven and they fight with the cashier over nothing. People do that. So tomorrow, we'll see him. Through the weekend, they'll be talking about him a little bit. And if the unofficial poll of his area is positive, we may hear him say other things about other people. Mexicans, Hispanics, Asians, and of course, gays. And their number one topic, trans people. Crazy. I love politics. I don't take it that seriously. But I love politics. Anyway, this is Rodfather 916. I'll be watching Morning Joe at 3 a.m. And he's funny. He's absolutely funny. I don't think he takes it as serious. He was a congressman representing Pensacola. I think he ran 2 terms. I don't watch much on MSNBC, but he's absolutely funny. He's kind of refreshing. So I watch him in the morning. Did I give him a plug? I guess I did. But meanwhile, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, go over to my YouTube channel at Rodfather916. I've been around now for a few years. I have some old stuff that you might find interesting. Some of the stuff may even make you angry. Not my intent, but I want to hear what you think. Same thing here. All right. I'm out of here. Please be well. Bye. Thanks for watching.